Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. I also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to you Akiv, and few Aquas who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers of this word, not just believers, but doers as well. And again, to you, I'd like to say shalom. All right. This just going to be another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. Like always, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. But getting straight into it, all right, I'm pretty sure many of us witnessed what happened yesterday with the outages. First and foremost, starting with AT&T, and then it spread it to other different phone companies, as well as some cable companies as well. But mainly, I know it hit AT&T because I was a victim of it yesterday, But yeah, man. As you can see the title, you have AT&T outage / 911 outage, because you had a 911 outage as well. All right, could this bring the blackouts, or could the blackouts be next? Which over here at Great Millstone, of course, starting with the head elders and apostles. All right, on down as the like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine. All right, we warn you of these things, man. All right, for what the beloved elder Apostle Ha named this year. All right, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. You see, and here it is, through you having things like this happen. All right, so you can obviously tell, hey, that was through the spirit, man. Okay, but we're gonna read this right here. This headliner, as you can see, it says, cell phone outage hits AT&T nationwide. AT&T customers nationwide. Verizon and T-Mobile users also affected. It says, tens of thousands of AT&T customers were left without service for hours on Thursday for their home phone, internet, and mobile phone services, according to Down Detector. All right, the outages started popping up just before 3:30 a.m. Salakia. All right, ET. Salakia. All right, according to a graph shown on the website that tracks outages just before 2 p.m. ET, the number of reports had declined drastically to nearly 4,900 after spiking at more than 73,000 just after 9 a.m. ET, man. All right, and that goes into Eastern time, the ET. All right, and we're gonna stop there. All right, and like I mentioned as well, you had the 911 outages. Okay, and we know when shit like this happen, And if I may, through the spirit, when that was happening, when the AT&T was happening, the AT&T outage was happening, I was thinking, I was in a truck, riding in a work truck, thinking like, damn, what if they have a 911 outage? And lo and behold, here it is. An article pops up, 911 outage nationwide. See, it's all through the spirit, you see, because this is, again, that year of Jacob's trouble, that hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Lord willing, this the year, man. All right, here it is. We finna go into the Passover. All right, brothers are battling different fucking demons, because the demons are increasing, all right, mentally and physically. Okay, hopefully this the last Passover, man. All right, hopefully this is the year where shit get real, man. Okay, as again, the man of the Lord are prophesying and warning you of, man. Okay, but let's read this. It says 911 outage nationwide as emergency system crashes for millions. Okay, it says AT&T customers are able to make necessary 911 calls to operators in an emergency after a major power outage. Oh, so damn, so we couldn't make no 911 calls either. Oh man, see, this may be the year, man. Lord willing, man. Lord willing. But with that being said, all right, if this is the year, as we prophesy again unto you, a day is coming like none ever before, man. All right, your communication is gonna be wiped out. You're not gonna be able to call nobody. As the scripture say, the vintage shall fail. All right? The gathering shall not come. You're not going to be able to call nobody, to come help. You see? It's going, again, like I often say, that purge mentality, every man for himself and God for us all. But as I often mention as well, in that day, men are not going to have no God. They're not going to follow they're not going to be governed by any laws. All right? They're going to follow their own hearts. Okay? Their own understanding. That's what they're going to be left unto. Their devices. All right? The things that they worship. You see? The money, the cars, the clout, the whatever it is. The Lord is going to lead them up to that, man. All right? All because what? They didn't seek Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi. Now let's get some of these scriptures. Okay, as you can see, I have Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So this is the time to seek the Lord, man. Seek the Lord early. Okay, it goes into thy youth. All right, meaning it's better to seek the Lord as a young man. If you consider, a lot of us came into this truth young, man. All right, I know the elders speak on the beloved elder Kazakala out there in Mississippi. He often speak on it. A lot of brothers came into this truth young. As well as myself. I believe I came into it at 18. Well, it was known to me by 18, but I started taking it serious by the age of 19, man. All right. So and again, it's good to seek the Lord early. All right, in thy youth, worship Him in thy youth. All right, you see. But again, let's read that one more time. Remember thou the Creator in the days of thy youth. While the days come not, but as well as it's the time to seek the Lord early while He may be found. Here it is. His prophets are out here. We're telling you these days are going to happen. You want to be kept from the said perils? Seek the Lord. You want to eat in that day? Seek Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi. Okay? All right, continuing. It says, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, the strong men shall bow themselves, and grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of windows be darkened. Okay? And all right, this is, again, the wisdom is out. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is out right now. Okay, the prophets are out there teaching you. You got these videos. All right, you got certain breakdowns. Okay, this is that time to seek Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi. Time right now, there's no excuse that you ain't heard about the Israelites, man. Honestly, because this thing is blowing up all over the four corners of the earth, through social media, through the unicorns, through the internet. Okay, so it ain't no excuse. All right, because you're gonna come look the strong men, these policemen, everything, everybody praise and look up to, they're gonna buy themselves, man. You see, they're not gonna. You have men quitting the police force right now, man. You even have guys in the military trying to come out fall out the military, man. You see, because they understand, hey, the days are getting evil. This shit getting wicked, man. Men become lovers of themselves. All right, the iniquity is getting worse. People just don't care no more. And it says, the grinder shall cease. Yeah, work. All right, work. A lot of people don't want to work. You even got niggas scamming. Not only you got the stimulus checks, but this scam thing where a lot of jakes be into, so they won't have to work. You see, you got a lot of that going on. It says, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Yeah, you're not gonna have no answers. You're gonna look for answers, but you're not gonna have them. You see, that's that perplexity, that great confusion, that shame. All that comes with that perplexity, man. Because what? You didn't hearken unto the message. You didn't seek the Lord early. You didn't remember the Creator in thy youth. All right? It says, verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinder is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Which, yeah, the music today is fucking trash. It's horrible. And that's the spirit. Because the music today play a lot on the young people's minds today, man. These GMO babies. Alright? It play heavy on these damn GMO babies' mind. You see? Alright? And it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. Yeah, going into those lockdowns. Here it is, you got great pestilences coming upon the scene. Okay? It's increasing. It's getting worse. See, the Lord, what he's doing, he's bringing the plagues of Egypt as before. Matter of fact, let's get that. All right, that's let's get that. Salakia. 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. And it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. I'll highlight it. Yeah, the Lord is going to bring Egypt those plagues. And again, one of those plagues we mentioned was great darkness. All right, which, of course, I know you've seen it. I got to get it. We're going to read this Wisdom of Solomon, all right, 17th chapter. Okay, and it says, it's in the Good News version, GNT. All right, and it says, terror strikes the Egyptians at night. All right, and it says, O Lord, your acts of judgment are marvelous and hard to explain. That is why people who had not been taught about them went astray. Okay, and it says, when lawless people imagined that they had your holy nation in their power, they were themselves imprisoned in a long night of darkness. And if you consider we are in, because this is modern day Egypt and Gomorrah, spiritually, modern day Egypt and Gomorrah, man. And you consider we still in the hands of this damn devil, okay? You see, and this is a lawless people. This is a lawless people. They don't. They're not governed by the laws of Yahawashi. Everybody think they got free will and they can do whatever the hell they want. But it says again, it says, when lawless people imagine that they had your holy nation in their power, they were themselves imprisoned in a long night of darkness. They lay in their own houses, shut off from your internal care. They thought that their sins had been secret and unnoticed, shielded from view by a dark curtain of forgetfulness. But now they were horribly afraid. Again, this was in the time of Egypt. All right, when the Lord sent those plagues upon Egypt. But you can even again, think about today, because the Lord is finna get ready to bring that back. He's finna bring that back here, that great darkness. You see? Because these people think the Lord is not watching. They don't think that Yahawashi shall see them in their iniquity. That's why they do whatever the hell they do. Like me and the brothers was talking. People think like, they got a zeal of the power, but not according to knowledge. They think it's a power up there, but they like, do I really believe that? That's why niggas do what they do, man. You see? Going back to verse 4, it says, not even the dark corners where they lay could protect them from fear. They were surrounded by horrible noises. Grim ghosts with gloomy faces appeared before their eyes, going into those apparitions. All right, and niggas, hey bro, niggas afraid of ghosts, man. That's why niggas. It's lucky. So like I was thinking, man, that's why niggas sleep with a nightlight, man. Niggas afraid of the dark, man. You see, oh shit. So like it says, verse 5, no fire had power to give them light. Oh shit. And the brilliant stars could do nothing to relieve that deathly darkness. Damn. And you got to picture this, man. You got to imagine yourself there as this is happening. It says, there was only a dreadful fire lit by no human hand that shone on them. In their terror, they believed that the real world was even worse than the things they imagined. The illusions produced by their magic tricks were put to shame, and all the wisdom they had boasted of came to nothing. Yeah, all these things these niggas trusted, it came to nothing, man. That's why the Lord said, hey, let those guys basically go crying to the other guys that you call upon, man. All right, these certain dudes, is Yaki, whoever the hell this dude is, that a lot of our people flock after. In the day of that calamity, go to him for answers, man. You see, it says they had claimed, verse 8, they had claimed they could drive away all the fears and illnesses of sick minds, but now they themselves were sick with silly, groundless fears. Even though, Salakia, you gotta excuse me. It says, even though nothing dangerous had actually happened, they were terrified by hissing snakes and animals advancing on them. And so they died, shaken with fear, afraid even to open their eyes, yet unable to keep them shut. Whoo, man. That's a great fear, man. All right? That's a great fear. That's why you got to fear Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. The Lord is nothing to be played with, man. All right? Verse 11, it says, wickedness is cowardly in itself and stands self-condemned. Someone with a guilty conscience will always imagine things to be worse than they really are. Fear is nothing but the failure to use the help that reason gives. When you lack the confidence to rely on reason, you give in to the fears caused by ignorance. All night long, those people slept the same restless sleep, even though the night held no power over them, since it came from the powerless depths of the world of dead. They were chased by hideous forms and laid paralyzed as they surrendered. Shit. Oh, man. This was a scary time, man. And this is coming back. All right? This is coming back to Babylon the Great, man. All right? For all you prideful niggas out there, you trusting your switches, you trusting your ARs, you trusting your Glocks, you trusting your own power, you trusting Esau. Well, he ain't gonna save you when those apparitions come, man. That great thick darkness, man. You see? It says, Salaki, it says they were chased by hideous forms and laid paralyzed as they surrendered themselves to the sudden, unexpected fear that came over them. It says verse 16, people will suddenly collapse and lie, locked in the chains of their own fear. Farmers, shepherds, and laborers out in the countryside were captured by the same inevitable fate and bound in the darkness by the same invisible chain. Woo! Hey, that goes back to that Ezekiel we often bring out. He that is in the city and he that is in the field, basically none shall escape, especially in the country. Hey, especially in the damn country, man. All that shit that go on. And I live in Alabama, man. We the brothers here in Birmingham, Alabama, especially certain brothers Birmingham is actually one of the major cities in Alabama, but the rest of Alabama is country as hell, man. Well, other than you got certain cities like Huntsville and Montgomery and Mobile, those are some of the big major cities here in the state. But, originally, like, some brothers are from the country, so they understand how it is, man. That thick darkness, man, it get real, bro. It says, verse 18 through 19, it says, they were panic-stricken by the sighing of the wind, or by the singing of birds in the trees, or by the roar of rushing water, or by the rumble of falling rock, or by the sound of unseen creatures running about, or by the savage roaring of wild animals, or by the echoes from the mountains. In the full light of day, the rest of the world went about its business undisturbed. Only those people were covered by this heavy night, a foretaste of the darkness of death that was waiting for them. They were a burden to themselves. that was even heavier than the darkness. Whew. Hey, man. Whew, you got to figure how bahasham Yahawashi, man. All right, like I said, this going to be brought back. This going to be brought back upon the planet Earth, mainly here in Babylon the Great, man. Because the nigga can't sleep without the lights on being on, man. You see? And if you can, imagine hearing those wild noises. Those knocking at your doors and ain't nobody there. Somebody running through the house and ain't nobody. You the only one in the house. Somebody calling your name loud and clear. But ain't nobody there. See, that's what's going to come to you niggas. This is what's going to visit you niggas. But the elect, they going to be kept from the sad perils. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Till the next time, I like to say shalom.